Hi, it's Stuart Fensterheim, the couples expert, and I am so thrilled to be back now with my 3 Minutes with Stuart. Now that the Thanksgiving holiday is over, I am thrilled to be able to really begin again and talk about all the things that are necessary for you to have an exciting and fulfilling relationship with your partners. This week we're going to be talking about a really difficult topic, which is how do you cope with having a child that has a chronic illness? As a couple, one of the things that you want to do is really always be there for one another. But what happens for so many couples is that what happens is you have a child who you want so much to be a healthy, happy child, and you see a child that has illnesses, whether it's asthma, diabetes, even something tragic as a oncology issue such as cancer, something that is going to be very chronic. And how do you stay there and work together as a couple and not let this situation take you to a place where the two of you are not in this together? There is no other time in your life than when you're parenting a sick child that you need to be there for one another. The triggers that come up, whether it's who's going to call the doctor or something comes up that you didn't expect, more of a particular issue. Let's say the child is really having if the child's asthmatic, is having a real problem with breathing. I lived for many years with my daughter who had a very serious case of asthma. And one of the things I recall is we would have ambulances when she was real young coming by the house almost every week. And you begin to say, how are we going to manage this if you have other children? One of the most important things in having a child with a chronic illness is the two of you communicating on a very regular basis, checking in with each other, not only checking in on how are things going at home in terms of the child, but making sure you check in with each other in how the two adults are doing. How are we doing in how we're feeling about each other? Are we getting lost in just dealing with this particular child with this illness? And if you have multiple children that have chronic illnesses, what happens then? A chronic illness can tear two people apart, but not if the two of you really stay in touch with each other. And it is the most important thing in the world. Stay in touch with each other and give each other a break. What that means is, if someone is overreacting or underreacting, don't be too harsh on them. Understand that both of you are going through your own thing. The best thing you can do is be there for one another. Know that your relationship is connected. Know that you're in this together. And know that you love each other today, tomorrow, and for the rest of your life together. And tell each other that over and over again. Because we forget when we get inside of our heads thinking about the what ifs could happen. That is really such a disaster. Don't do that to yourselves. I know that's one of the things that I did, and it really, when I took hold of that and realized that that was even more problematic than what I was dealing with, everything became easier. The two of us were able to connect, and we let each other know how much we love each other, how appreciative we were with one another, and that the two of us were in this together.